Thomas is really good at inadvertently inspiring video ideas for me. And I don't, ideas, because I'm from the South. I don't know if you guys knew that. I'm not from the Midwest. I'm definitely from the South. And every now and then I say some stupid shit like, ideas. It happens. I'm sorry. But anyways, we were talking, and basically he asked me flat out, do you think Nyjah Houston's a sellout? And I was like, nah, man. And here's why. And I'm sorry, don't click away from the video. Don't click away. Trust me, you're going to agree with me by the end of the video. Right now, you're probably going, oh, he's got a Lamborghini Aventador and a mansion, and he has beautiful Instagram models hanging out at his house all the time. He's constantly winning huge contests worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. He's sponsored by Nike and getting $40 million over the next 5 years, and blah, 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 blah. That's true. That's all true. Very true. But he didn't ever have a chance to sell out. Nyjah Houston is not a real skateboarder, okay? He didn't go to school and daydream about skateboarding. He didn't doodle spots and plan out his next trick. He didn't dare his friends to ollie down the stair set in front of his high school and get suspended for it. He never had to tell his parents about the first time he got stopped by the cops and harassed for skateboarding. He never had to deal with any of that. He got to pass all that stuff. He started out on a higher level than most of us are at right now, from birth. And he was lucky enough, fortunate enough, to have people around him that supported what he wanted to do. And at some point in time, maybe it wasn't what he wanted to do. But they continued to push him, and he continued to progress. And eventually, I think it kind of worked out for him. Ryan Sheckler's another one of those kind of dudes, okay? And here's where, okay, if there's levels to this shit, Ryan Sheckler is less of a sellout than Nyjah Houston. And the reason I believe that truly is because he let go of his mom as a manager. He held on too long, but he did let go of her eventually as a manager and started kind of doing his own thing. And then he kind of came around, okay? When he first came out, it was cool because he was a little kid that was skating. And then his MTV phase came in and everybody kind of started hating on him a little bit, except for the people outside of skateboarding who started loving him way too much, which made skaters hate him a little bit more. Once he stopped doing all that bullshit and he started focusing on the skateboarding again, kind of really being true to himself as a skateboarder, he kind of came back around. And now he's kind of becoming a skater's skater again, and we all kind of appreciate him again. Nyjah's like that, except he's still making those moves. He's still progressing. He's still moving forward. And I don't know how far he can take this. I mean, a $40 million Nike contract, that's kind of a big deal. But I still wouldn't consider him a sellout. Like I said, he never had a chance to sell out. His entire life has been a skateboarding career, essentially. Like, when did he start out? How old was he? I'm pretty sure he just like rappelled out of his mother and he fell on a skateboard and popped a kickflip. He didn't even ollie first. He just started out with kickflip. I swear to God, I saw it. It's on Vine. I forget the link. I'll find it for you. But I'm just fucking with you, obviously. So no, I don't think Nyjah's a sellout. I do think that there are sellouts in skateboarding, but those are people that say one thing and then they turn around and do another thing. They sell out their morals and values. And Nyjah, Ryan Sheckler, they were too young to have had solid morals and values. They pretty much just did what they were told, because that's what you do when you're a kid, and that's how you develop these morals and values. So you can't go back on something that you haven't developed for yourself yet. A grown-ass man making the same kind of decisions that Nyjah made? Sure, sell out all day. You know, if Ed Templeton was suddenly sponsored by Nike, sell out, 100%, 100%, no doubt in my mind, okay? But that's a different case. That's a completely different situation. You've got to stop. You've got to separate yourself from yourself, and you've got to step into Nyjah Houston's shoes. And I know they're probably some uncomfortable-ass Nikes. Maybe he's wearing slippers. Just hope he's wearing slippers that day, because those Nikes, they're not for people with fat feet like me. I swear to God, I should waddle sometimes I do waddle when I walk. I have duck feet. I swear to God, I got duck feet. But anyways, that was really bad rambling. I was doing so well. I'm going to end this video because I feel stupid now. But I think you guys probably understand the point that I'm trying to get across. Essentially, Nyjah can't possibly sell out. There's nothing he can do to sell out because he never had the opportunity to sell out. He was too big from the beginning. And that's that. So if you enjoyed this video, comment, rate, subscribe, support me. Help me do this thing. This video was a little bit difficult for me to make because usually I have like facts and stuff, you know, like a solid topic to talk about, but this is really an idea, okay? A lot of this is my opinion. You might completely disagree with me, and if you do, make sure to let me know. I want to talk about it. Maybe you can change my mind on this. Maybe Nyjah is the biggest sellout on the planet. Maybe he's not. I really don't think so, okay? And I've hated on him in the past, for sure, okay? Because sometimes I, too, have issues separating myself from myself and taking a walk in somebody else's shoes. Every now and then, you got to walk a mile in somebody else's shoes. It's that simple. It's an important part of life. It teaches you how to look at the world in a different way, and it's, honestly, it's very healthy for you. It helps you develop mentally, and it's a good thing. So try to do that from now on. When you see somebody make a decision that you don't necessarily agree with, stop and think about why they may have made that decision. Because just because it doesn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for them.